चलो भाई आगे स्टार्ट करते हैं जहाँ छोड़े थे अपन। बहुत दिन के बाद खेल रहा हूँ, फिर भूल जाऊंगा कुछ कुछ। सबसे पहले देखते हैं क्या क्वेस्ट है अपना आज। मेन कंप्लीट प्रोफेसर विजलीस असाइनमेंट क्या है? Collect field guide page in the underground hover or collect the field guide page from the book on intermediate transfiguration in the library। अब ये दो चीज मिलेगा। ग्रो एंड हार्वेस्ट फ्लक्चुएट तो हो गया। इन तीनों को यूज करना है अपने को, ये भी ठीक है। मम्स द वर्ड Nettie believes that her mother, Professor Onai, may have discovered what we have been up to. She hopes that her mother will go easier on her if I am there when they speak. उसको पता चल गया उसकी माँ को। After rescuing a dragon from the clutches of the poacher, Poppy is ready to discuss our next move. Talk to Poppy. अपने को वो ड्रैगन का जो अंडा मिला है उसको पॉपी कुछ करेगी, पापी पापी आदमी कुछ करेगी। तो अपन पहले कहाँ चले? पापी के पास चलते हैं। ड्रैगन का जो अंडा मिला है अपने को पापी के साथ। या कौन सा पोर्शन बनाऊं? फ्लक्सुएट, vegan वेल्ड, इंडस पोर्शन, को बना देता हूँ। एक आगे चलते टॉपिक पास चलते सीधा।
Nothing to identify, for now at least.
अपने को जो ड्रैगन का अंडा मिला है उसके बाद पॉपी के पास चलते हैं। करेगी ड्रैगन अपने को पालने के लिए देगी। तो मारना चाहिए जो करो। हाँ भाई ये पॉपी बहुत दूर है भाई। हॉग्समीड में
Revelio.
The Uncle Joke Shop, frequented regularly by Hogwarts students and villagers alike. Zonkos is the place to buy pranks and jokes in Hogwarts. जोक भी खरीद सकते हैं भाई यहाँ। फिलहाल तो चलते जहाँ जाना है अपने। अंदर बैठी हुई है।
Please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
रुक रे बटरफ्लाई वाले
Folk
लोग
still talk about you taking down
Over
that.
here.
रुक रे अभी पापी से बात करना है पापी लड़की से बटरफ्लाई बाद में
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Hello, Sorona. I received your owl.
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgog?
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ranrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. And I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will.
Of course.
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where... You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
चलो भाई इसका कर देते हैं जल्दी से उसके बाद तो पॉपी से तो बात कर ली
You'll
है
see it was a mistake.
उसके बाद देखते हैं
Revelio!
The statue is of Hufflepuff, Hengist of Woodcroft, believed to be the founder of the village of Hogsmeade, after having been driven from his home by a Muggle prosecutor.
What are you up to now?
What are you up to now? नहीं पता मेरे को खुद नहीं पता मेरे पास एक ये है बदमाश टेंट्री के तीनों तो है मेरे पास
These rocks have seen better days. Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
मैं जाता हूँ, पील के आता हूँ.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she... I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper. One that Claire... Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here.
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply leave?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Baldo? No. We are standing firm. He's gone to seek Vic.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists.
Much as I would love to be rid of them. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Protego!
पील के आते. चलो.
Seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard. Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Levioso!
I won't rest until you.
Accio! Levioso! Confringo!
Rather unwise coming back this way. One less human to
Arresto momentum.
such outside.
Bombarda! Glacius! Descendo! Crucial!
What's a
Descendo! Glacius! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Revelio!
wise decision running from me?
Levioso! One camp down, one more to go.
क्या कुछ है क्या भाई? कुछ नहीं है। एक और कैंप उड़ाना है इनका। उधर ही चल रहा है कुछ। पता नहीं क्या खुदाई कर रहे हैं।
Revelio!
You will regret coming here.
Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
That's the best you can do.
Accio! Confringo! Bombarda! Arresto momentum! Cabalzo! Glacius!
I won't rest. Hello? One less human to worry about.
Levioso!
Someone's here.
Expelliarmus!
No!
Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Levioso! Accio! Bombarda! Depulso!
I won't rest.
Glacius! Descendo! Revelio! Bombarder!
Stop avoiding me!
Potato!
Tinada cara मार मार
Both
के
camps
मारे.
cleared. Madam Beaumont will be glad to hear that. Bombarder!
Bomba.
Revelio! Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers, afraid to venture out.
Hello, Madam Beaumont.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking? Thank you. Sincerely. Thank you for passing through.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually,
Oh, dear Sir.
she thought you might need help collecting ingredients for you.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk clumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of...
Serona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Serona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and...
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk clumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly...
They do walk quick.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a car at Gringotts. I was only young, but not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I've been in one now.
Confringo! Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Levioso! Is that enthused woolly jumper? That must be Bardolph. Crucio! Defender! Descendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bardolph's woolen jumper. I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him.
तब हो गया भाई इसके साथ तो शायद ये मर गया लगता है। लॉर्ड ऑफ मर गया लगता है। उसका जंपर पहना हुआ था कंकाल। Journal entry. I hate that I am afraid, but there is no going back. I seem to have mastered 2 of the curses so far, but I have had to pledge to do their bidding if I am learned more. I can't let them see my fear. They are already whispering behind my back. I have been told not to trust dark wizards, but I can't stop until I have enough magic to protect clear myself and all of Upper Hawksfield Bardolph. मर गया रे बेचारा
An
Bardolph.
entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers, a plan, something to do with him.
क्या पता मर गया कि नहीं. Jomonol. Crimson Quidditch.
Revelio.
Which again? I was thinking. किधर जाना है? किधर जाना है भाई?
I remember you. Your generosity helped me afford.
Hello again, Mrs. Sprottle.
Hello, dear.
Where did you say the...
In a cavern in the hills, just south.
You've made up a hog. I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont?
Bardolph? What do you know of my brother?
I'm afraid he's joined the Ashwinders and has no interest in returning.
What? No, this can't be. He was seeking their advice, that's all.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph! Adolf. My dear, dear brother. Thank you for passing through. Oh, what are you looking for exactly?
नहीं नहीं उसको झूठ नहीं बोलना था
Thank you for passing through.
अपन कहाँ है कहाँ भेज रही है बहन ये इधर लेटर बताना मेरे को
Hello again, Mrs. Sprottle.
Hello, dear.
Where did you say I should go to harvest the hawk lumps and find the...
In a cavern in the hills just southwest of our hamlet.
साउथ वेस्ट इधर है इधर हिल कहाँ है ओ दिख गया मेरे को कहाँ जाना समझ आ गया यहाँ कहीं ये लोग क्या कर रहे हैं भाई
Depulso! Arresto momentum. Bombarda! Glacier!
तुम लोग यहाँ क्या कर रहे हैं भाई
Descendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Bombarda! Arresto momentum! Glacius! Descendo! Defender! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Descendo!
कितना चिल्लाते हैं भाई
Descendo!
Someone's going to
Levioso!
Accio!
Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo! Levioso!
Reductor!
Arresto momentum! Bombarda! Depulso! Exclation! Crucio! Descendo! Defender!
दे जूस Watching level 3 का मिला भाई अपने
Rally behind strength and you can't go wrong. When
ले मच्छर लो अरे लेटर कहाँ है भाई? यहाँ तो आया हूँ क्या?
Revelio.
यहाँ मैं आ चुका। यहाँ मैं आ चुका हूँ, कंप्लीट हो चुका है। तो ये मेरे को लेटर कहाँ मिलेगा? लेटर ही नहीं दिखेगा ब्रो। बोला बाहर निकलने नहीं दे रहा क्या?
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Bombarda. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Bombarda. Glacius. Descender. Findo. Levioso.
ये लोग तो मर
One
गए।
less poacher.
मेरे को जो खत नहीं मिल रहा भाई, जहाँ मैं तो जाने हूँ वो नहीं मिल रहा। और कलम तो मिल गया है। एकदम पहाड़ में चढ़ के देखूं क्या है। यहाँ कुछ है क्या? मेरे को एक लेटर ढूंढना है। लेटर उसका रास्ता ही नहीं दिखा रहा। ओ यहाँ पे कुछ है। चाय पी रहे लोग। लोग चाय पी रहे थे।
Revelio.
तो बैठ के चाय पी रहे। कितना बढ़िया। यहाँ ऊपर में तो कुछ नहीं है।
Wonder who lives here.
कहाँ गई मैडम? ये तेरा हॉर्लम.
Hello again, Mrs. Sprott.
Hello, dear. Was
अरे अरे बता
Where
ही
did you
नहीं
say I should go to harvest the hawk lumps and find the box of letters?
in a cavern in the hills just southwest of our hamlet.
नहीं मिला भाई, इसका चल दूसरा करते हैं.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Can you choose what form?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is... My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my...
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be...
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from... My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Return to Professor Garlic.
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
भाग यहाँ से बोल जा मैं को नहीं करूँगा तेरा काम में गद्दारी कर भाई किधर है मैडम अरे मैडम किधर हो
Levioso.
आपके अड्डे में खड़े बता नहीं रहे बात
Perhaps a hybrid.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlic.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots.
Flipendo. Naya spell.
Wonderfully done. If you... So here in the greenhouse, just...
Flipendo.
Look at that. You're a natural.
Arresto momentum. Flipendo.
पता नहीं क्या करते हैं
Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
Apologies, Professor. Perhaps later.
Not to worry. I'll be here if you'd like to talk.
चल ज़्यादा बात मत कर सुबह पनवेल निकलना है कौन सा बच्चा एक ये बच्चा है फिर अपना मेन क्वेस्ट हो जाएगा इसको करना जरूरी है
The greenhouse won't keep itself in order without a nudge from me.
Oh, it's you!
Oh, it's you. हाँ जो देखते हैं मेरे को काम देते हैं अरे आजा आजा जल्दी से काम देना है भाई काम बताते सब अरे जल्दी जल्दी तेरे लिए काम है यार बहुत जल्दी ओ यूं हाँ तू ये सबका काम करता है जल्दी आ इनवाइट्स कनेक्ट करना है
I'm avoiding
क्या क्या जगह है भाई, पता ही नहीं चलता। क्या क्या लिफ्ट है कहीं भी भाई।
So this is the underground harbour.
क्या है भाई? अंडरग्राउंड हार्बर पहली बार आया भाई यहाँ पे।
Revelio.
इधर खनखना रहा है। चलना चूते आदमी। ये क्या बना है भाई यहाँ पे?
Confringo. Bombarda. Lumos. Revelio.
Located underground harbor, located deep beneath the viaduct courtyard, is the landing for boats delivering first-year students across the Black Lake to Hogwarts. यहाँ से फर्स्ट ईयर स्टूडेंट को लेके आते हैं ब्लैक उससे। ये तो हो गया हमारा। कुछ तो है। वहाँ एक और यहाँ से तैर के निकलूँ कहीं। कुछ तो अच्छा देना चाहिए है। ये ब्लैक लेक है, ब्लैक लेक। अब कहाँ जाना है अपने को? यहाँ जाना है। चल भाजा चढ़ जा ऊपर।
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is true. Hence, I have created a small quiz just for fun. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few...
A quiz sounds like...
Splendid! Just a few questions. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
क्या नाम है? Golden snake, golden snidget, the snake bird.
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
ये सब नहीं पता भाई जो पूछ रही है। पहला तुक्का तो सही हो गया, मेरा तुक्का बहुत सही लगा।
The pepper up potion.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all... The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The tale of the three brothers. Horcruxes, Deathly Hallows. Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The snake, the bludger, the quaffle.
The quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
इतना क्यों क्वेश्चन पूछ रही है यार? मेरे को तो कुछ पता भी नहीं, फिर भी सही सही आंसर दे रहा हूँ. Polyjuice potion allows you to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, and I won't be giving you any more easy questions.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
चलो भाई, ये तो हो गया. अटेंड करने क्लास, ट्रांसफिगरेशन क्लास.
Why study in the common room when you...
Congratulations! Lucan told me the good news.
I've seen the boys looking very sheepish.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Taking owls a bit too literally, if you ask.
Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
इसी को बनाता हूँ मैं, कबूतर, चूहा. Transfiguration. एक बार में सीखता हूँ मैं, एक बार.
Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been...
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
No.
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and food, and I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be... I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
मच्छर घूम रहे.
Something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook. Arresto momentum. Depulso.
मैडम को मारता हूँ अभी.
Defender. Glacius. Descendo. Expelliarmus.
बॉम्बार्डा मारता हूँ. क्या है बॉम्बार्डा? ये बॉम्बार्डा है.
Bombarda.
चलो ये तो हो गया. अपना एक 4 पॉइंट अपने को मिला है, उसको देख लेते जल्दी से. ये अच्छा लगा. एनिमी स्ट्रक विद द ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन स्पेल ट्रांसफॉर्म इनटू एक्सप्लोसिव ऑब्जेक्ट्स. बॉम्बार्डा भी अच्छा लग रहा है. तो इसको करता हूँ. Pardol Vermontus crops. मर गया रे बेचारा. और कॉर्स उसका वो बन गया था. मर गया है बारडोल बेचारा रॉकवुड्स के वजह से भर हुआ. In the shadows. इस पे जाते हैं अपन. इधर बुलाया. Infamous foe. A formidable and wily enemy. अरे यार लड़ना पड़ेगा अपन मेन उसमें आगे लगते हैं. अब लड़ना पड़ेगा.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Come now, don't be stingy.
Oh, my sincerest gratitude, you brave soul.
Potato!
यार मैप में दिखा रहा मतलब इन लोग से जाकर मैं लड़ सकता हूँ. यहाँ पे कोई दिखा रहा है ना इनफेमस फो ये. इनफेमस फो इन लोग से लड़ सकता हूँ अभी जाके. फिर मिशन करता हूँ फिर इन लोग से जाकर.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the Catacomb.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We deal blows.
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
चल भाई पेलो बिल्लो को. पेलना है बिल्लो को.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it.
Protego!
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Confringo!
Stop! I'm afraid of fire!
Arrest the momentum. Bombarda!
That was meant for me.
Descendo! Glacis!
You can't stop us.
Levioso! Arrest the momentum. Pity!
I'm a goblin!
Crucial! Levioso! Arrest the momentum. Also. Bombarda. Confringo. Arrest the momentum. Levioso! Accio!
kill you when I get down from here!
Easy.
Levioso! Accio!
Revelio.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
Levioso! Accio!
You're really not very good at it. Why don't you come up
Capulso!
here?
Potato! Stupefy!
This is almost too easy.
Descendo!
You're making this too easy.
Accio!
You almost had a lucky shot.
Depulso!
You won't get away with that.
There you are.
Arresto momentum. Depulso! Descendo!
Confringo!
Descendo!
Someone there. Over here.
Descendo!
Just you wait.
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
Control.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing before.
That's the spirit.
Revelio.
We're making quick progress.
ये जगह क्या है? जब एंट्रेंस उधर है तो इधर से भी आ सकते हैं. यार साला Search for the runes.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Accio! Expelliarmus! BIDIO! Stupefy! Levioso!
I won't rest.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
I will make
Accio! Expelliarmus! BIDIO! Stupefy! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio!
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Revelio! Accio!
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
ये वाला सिस्टम का बहुत घटिया है भाई.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Must be something around here that can help.
Accio! Leviosa! Arresto Momentum!
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing things.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Reparo!
हाँ ये रे.
Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Convulso! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Fringo! Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Revelio.
बहुत अच्छा काट रहे यार
Professor Hecat would be proud. Confringo! Incendio! Incendio! Bombarda! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
I'm getting rather unwise coming back this way. You think this is funny?
Confringo! Leviosa! Accio! Confringo! Incendio! Bombarda! We're not finished yet. Arresto momentum! Incendio! Depulso! Incendio! Arresto momentum! Glacier! Crucial! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda!
He certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap, for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Incendio!
Now. We can have
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Wasn't expecting that. We should clear out these spider webs. They always seem to be in the way. What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Revelio! Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
चलो भाई आज के लिए इतने स्ट्रीम को स्ट्रीम में आने के लिए थैंक यू। स्ट्रीम को लाइक कर दो और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दो। मिलता हूँ नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम पे। बाय बाय।